Where's like the drums? We need like a bongo drum.
Welcome.
Parlor.
Wait a minute, don't you have a sound clip for this? Come on, what kind of production are we running here?
I mean, you know, Discord has soundboards now, right?
Oh, I closed Discord.
Oh, that's fair.
So yeah, we got to keep everything here. All right, so the live stream has started. The Parlor likes to welcome you in to sit in on a table session with Jeremy, War God Wargaming, Wargamer Girl, and Disembodied Voice, aka Tommy. We're playing the Iron Kingdoms role-playing game, which is one of its original forms, because Jeremy will no doubtedly argue with me about this, but the 2D6 version. We want to thank you all for coming out. We might not be interacting much with the chat during the game, but if you stay for an hour and a half, 2 hours after the session is over, we'd love to take any of your guys' questions, comments, concerns, bitch, gripes, complaints, and so on and so forth. But without further ado, we're going to do a quick recap because it's been almost a month since we played.
So everybody should be seeing the map of the Bloodstone Marches right now. And our heroes were headed north through the Boar Hills to the outpost. And they were right about here where this blue circle's pinging when we ended our last session.
We join our heroes.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
And this was the last map they were on. This huge desert crater thing, and they decided to go around.
Oh, that's right. We had to walk through the desert for 40 days or 40 nights.
And they skipped over they missed the Dune Prowler that was out there looking for them.
Dodge all of Jeremy's encounters.
It's because we're smart. We're real smart, team. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not looking for encounters. I'm looking for big game to add to my collection.
Big game, such as a large-based Dune Prowler.
I mean, a big game for him is anything a medium-sized dog and bigger.
And if he's based, I just want to let him live his life, Especially if he's large based.
So they continued heading north towards the fort, and a day out from the fort, you all start to hear random noises. You can roll some perception type checks. See if you can determine what the noises are.
Hyper perception. Looking at my character sheet. My perception modifier is 5, so boosted plus 5. Boom. What's that? There it is. 18.
Okay.
Should I bust out my telescope?
You can, but it's nighttime, so I don't know how much you're going to see.
I have troll eyes. They're perfectly good at looking in the dark, as a regular human would.
I think you're thinking of Dungeons and Dragons and not the Iron Kingdoms.
Wait,
eyes in Iron Kingdoms are just eyes.
If it's dark, are we camped for the night or are we still traveling?
You guys had started hearing these noises as you camped out for the night.
How camped out are we? Has stuff been unpacked and a fire started?
Good question.
I'll answer that. Zeke clearly has already created a fire, as is his way. Obviously.
What are the noises?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
All right. So the only elimination is the firelight at this point. And
yes.
Sort of packed. All right. Quiet, everyone. I hear something.
All right. Anybody else? Oh, Pat, you rolled an, that's not an 8 total. That's an 8 plus your modifier, right?
Yeah, but I'm not even gonna get close to 18. Let's see here.
Okay.
I can tell you now, I didn't hear it. Zeke's not even paying attention.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a 14 total.
14 total. All right. Well, both your character and Miranda's character are able to determine that the noises you hear probably another day's walk away, but they are quite obviously the sound of gunfire. Distant
I can hear
distant
gunfire a day's distance away.
rifle and cannon shots
Oh,
happening
cannon.
in the direction of the fort you're supposed to be going to.
Hey!
Well, I don't
Oh,
think
boy.
they're shooting off fireworks in anticipation of us.
Certainly no reason to ignore this one.
Although they might be in anticipation of Zeke showing up. There are a lot of legends about me at this point.
You always talk
I
about
thought all
yourself
the
in the
legends
third
were
person.
good.
Okay, we hear that in the distance, which is the sound of warfare basically. And I believe we were able to pull Tom Tom, our warjack, along, correct?
Yes, yeah, Tom, you got Tom. He's
don't imagine he's fired
low. He's running low on fuel and everything right now, so you probably do have him totally.
I think he's inert right now. Yeah, he's
right now for the night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he's been getting. Yeah, he was just walking with us. We had water, but that was just enough to get there, I think. Okay, well.
I mean, to be fair, we could probably even, just chop up some wood and throw that in the old boiler. It wouldn't run as hot, but it would work.
Whew.
Well, the last time that we talked about when we stopped in what was that, King's Vine or wherever?
Yeah.
That we got stuff to keep him running. Because we had that whole conversation about putting water in the boiler that might have been recycled water.
Oh, yeah. Somebody was real excited, and we had to just talk them off of that ledge.
Right then. Well, question to the group then. Do we attempt to to continue traveling through the night? I don't necessarily want to arrive exhausted if we know warfare's happening, but do we need to get there lickety-split?
How far
I'm not
away?
entirely exhausted.
How far away is this happening from us?
It'll take you at least half of the day's march tomorrow.
Yeah, so there's really no way we could scout it tonight, and even if we kept traveling, I mean, we would be exhausted, so we don't want to do that.
All right, well, my prayers tomorrow then.
Not to mention, we don't even know who's fighting, so I don't want to walk into something that's doesn't necessarily require my assistance.
Good point, Tommy. You don't know who's fighting.
What about Junior? Junior, put your not ear into the wind and see if you can tell if those are Signarin armaments firing off into the night.
Put his lumpy head into the wind.
I'll have you know that trolls hear through their mouths. Open up wide, son.
To listen?
Well, we don't have ears. That's
I
the
would-
reason why we talk so loud. So we can
I
hear
might have
each other.
believed your nose, but not the mouth. Not fooling me on that one.
2d6 plus your detection, which is a 5.
Oh my.
A total of 10.
I'm glad we have some fantastic rolls.
I don't know what you're talking about. I heard those cannons clear as day. I could almost tell you the type of cannon if I knew anything about cannons.
That would be an important part of the puzzle.
Can I tell her about the cannons and what they sound like?
She heard them first, buddy. But she's not able to identify exactly what type of cannons they are. She just knows that they sound like they're coming from the direction you are all headed towards.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like we'll be in for an
What if
adventure as soon as we get there.
What if we could put the goblin, we could put the gobber and Mary into the cart, and you can rest, and Junior and I will walk the rest of the way. We're pretty resilient, huh, Junior?
Yep.
You're just gonna leave the jack?
Did I just hear a suggestion to split the party?
No. No, we have Tom Tom
Yes.
carry the cot with you two in the back
Oh,
of it.
carry
He was so tired.
Well, I think he's running a bit low on fuel. We might not make it if we have to put that extra burden on him. I mean, if we had to just persist through the night, we could, but if we're a whole day away, I don't know that us getting there 6 or 8 hours sooner makes much difference.
Yeah, I feel like we need to be well rested before we show up for this. Not to mention, I'm not looking forward. I'm not suggesting we should even rush toward it, but maybe ease our way toward the battle so we don't get caught in it. We don't accidentally run too far in before we realize what's going on.
All right. I mean, it's just you're humans.
I'm not a human.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I forget.
No, I'm the minority here, I'm afraid.
I just, when I first met Zeke, I thought he was one of the ugliest humans I ever seen. And humans are ugly. No offense, Barry.
That's okay. At least we might have a varying degree of beauty, but at least we don't seem to cap out in intelligence the way trollbloods do. So.
And if I were human, I would be very ugly. But as far as gobbers go, I'm actually quite handsome. You'll just have to take my word for it, since there are no other gobbers here to verify that.
All right. Well, seeing as we already got a fire going, might as well set up camp and go to sleep. If you can sleep through all of the gunfire.
Well, do we want to keep the fire lit?
Well, it sounds like all the gunshots are happening 8 hours away. I don't think they're going to come our way anytime soon.
It depends. Am I cooking something on it right now? Do we have the food we... No, man. I actually traded those in for some more sleeping potions.
We're going to eat sleep?
Just don't accidentally set off one of those somnolescent, bombs on us.
I mean, if we're having trouble sleeping to the gunfire, we might require one.
Just put it in a stock pot and let it steam out.
Oh, no.
Yes. I also add a little potpourri to it, so it's actually quite pleasant.
Wait a second. Hold on. If you add your sleep bomb to Tom Tom's boiler, does his steam then become sleep potion?
I mean, that only makes the most amount of sense, I feel. So as he wanders through battle, people around him just pass out.
These are the real questions. We need them answered.
Okay. Well.
The only problem is we can't control it. It's just until the water runs out, none of us can get near him.
I suggest we try to keep low profile if we know there's something going on over there. We just don't want, a campfire can be seen for miles and miles, right? So that's my only concern.
Well, I mean, I'm always a fairly cautious little gobber, so, I've actually built the fire next to some rocks so that, it's not just up on top of a hill, it's kind of subdued somewhat. I don't imagine we're just camping right on the road. I feel like we're probably off of it a bit.
Probably wise.
Probably no road here.
Ain't no roads around here.
Were we not following a trail, or were we just breaking brush?
We were walking through the sand, like dunes.
Oh, even better. So yeah, it's definitely out of the way. Definitely no one can see this fire.
I'm going to put my bat right next to me while I sleep.
All right. I think I'm going to go to sleep then. It seems to be Troll Snooze 30.
Right then, I'll take first watch.
And while Zeke is asleep, I'm going to be AFK for a second.
I'm second watch.
Second watch. Second watch for the boy.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, wake me up when your watch is over.
Well, the night's gonna pass uneventful. What is going on? Shortly after full dark hits, the battle in distance seems to die away.
Okay. Sounds like we gotta make it there post haste. Somebody won, somebody lost. And I'm sure there's plenty of glands to go get for Zeke.
Right. All right. So it's morning now. We're just Marisol like packs up and gets ready, checks the cart, checks Tom, makes sure nothing is odd or need of maintenance.
Okay.
I check my boots to make sure there ain't no bugs in there.
We find a giant scorpion.
Oh shit! Oh.
I ready my giant club.
Whoa, hold up. Oh, wait.
That's how you handle scorpions.
Correct. That is correct.
Get him, Junior! Get him! Get him before Zeke finds him. I don't want him to be taking his glands.
You don't want Zeke to have the scorpion's glands?
Well,
That's right. Scorpion's about the right size for you guys. I'll let you get the kill on that one.
Let's talk about it. Hey, Zeke, look at it. It's got more limbs than you. It's a big monster for the monster hunter. It's got big old claws on it. Get it, Zeke.
What are you talking about? I passed it on to you guys.
No, Zeke, it's
I
running
figure
away.
you might be able to
Look at it.
handle that one.
Look at that stinger. You could probably use it for one of your weird potions.
What if
Cherry
we
pie.
crack the poison and make a deadly potion?
Ah, see now Junior's thinking. I think it might be tasty, Junior. Should you eat it? All right, squash it with your club. It's
Are you
excellent.
going to lick the paste up?
I start puking.
Oh, did you actually eat it?
No, I start puking because of
Oh.
the smell.
The smell of a squished scorpion?
It's a stinky scorpion.
It was a rather large scorpion. Look
Turns
at
out
it.
it was actually a vinegarone.
Oh, God.
What is that?
Another type of bug
It's a
that
stinky
apparently
scorpion.
exists in the Iron Kingdoms. A stinky scorpion of the Iron Kingdoms, a vinegarone.
All right, are we packed up? We're gonna go see what happened to this fort we're supposed to go to.
As we're walking, I have my giant club.
No, always.
I used to work with a monster hunter years ago, and that was his nickname, the Stinky Scorpion of the Iron Kingdoms. Made quite a name for himself.
All right, y'all start heading. That's not what I want. Why is my computer not acting properly today? You guys all head out. You want to travel full speed, half speed? How do you guys want to travel?
I want to arrive there without being exhausted.
Fastest.
And we just make our way. I think we travel as normal. Although I do think we should all maybe keep our eyes peeled as we go, just to make sure. Make sure
When
we don't
we're-
walk into something.
Yeah, I agree. In fact, I can roll a perception if need be to just make sure on the journey. When were we supposed to have arrived?
Tomorrow is tomorrow today time frame. Sometime in the next couple days, they were expecting the advance party to show up to start.
Okay, so
change
we're not
over.
actually behind schedule or anything.
No, you guys right now are perfectly on schedule.
Then I see no reason to, ditch caution for the sake of urgency. All right, then, it's settled. We're going at the normal speed.
Normal speed is great. I mean, unless there starts to be more gunfire again, I don't see any more reason to be faster than I would be normally.
Okay.
On the road again.
Uh,
I can't wait to be on the road again.
within just a few hours, you guys starting off on the road, or moving towards the camp.
So, just to ask, where are we on this map? You pinged it earlier, but I didn't see a ping at all on mine.
Oh,
Yeah, I
just
didn't
like
see it either.
Tommy.
We're like,
Can you guys see what map are we on right now?
we're on the country map.
Yeah, I'm on the Bloodstone Marches map right now.
Oh, I never moved the map to page 9 to show you guys the desert dunes. That's too high.
All right, so
Too
I just
high?
saw a ping on the March Fells.
That's too high.
Are we down near Tower Judgment?
You're basically right there.
At the outpost.
Well, the outpost is your destination.
Right.
Okay.
Mm.
Right here?
All right, so we have
South, Pat. You came up from the south because you went to Kingsvine, crossed over the Black River, came up
Oh,
through the
that's
Boar
right.
Hills.
So
we're
what-
like
The
what
Boar
is
Hills
north-
is the Boar Hills is where you started to run out of fuel because you had to cross the desert away from the river.
So there's hills south of us, but what's north? Are those those aren't marshes, right? They're like
That
something
is
else.
marshes, the Marsh Fells.
Are
kinda
those
like-
armed marshes? Okay.
Yeah, the Marsh Fells are just north of the outpost.
I think it's
the
March
outpost is.
Fells.
Oh yeah, March Fells. My bad.
Okay. So we're kind
What
of going
happened?
through a little bit of a narrow corridor then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so that's how you guys ended up having enough fuel to keep Tom Tom going. Between you'd have to like deviate a little bit, go get fuel, come back. It'll take you a little bit longer than expected, but you're still within your little window. Trying to create something right now. And it's not behaving. Oh, there it is. I think that worked. And then, so about just before midday, as you guys are moving through towards the outpost, you start to hear the sounds of battle again.
Now, what do we know about the outpost? Or have any of us ever been there?
I don't believe any of you have ever been there before. It's pretty out of the way.
So am I to assume it's kind of like just a small town, or are there any type of fortifications to it that I would know about?
If you guys knew anything at all, well, you know the little bit that you would know from the fact that you were given the assignment that it's a Signarin, currently a Signarian outpost that was probably once controlled by Menoth, but during the last little battle was taken over and kind of protects the northern access to Signar. It's kind of like their first line of defense. Like if they spot anybody from Menoth trying to move north to attack Signar through the March Fells, they'd be able to get their scouts out and send them across the river and let the
Okay, so I'm
The
actually,
Signarin
so I
officials
assume
know.
it's somewhat fortified then, at least like guard towers and stuff like that. If there's battle there, I wonder if we're running into, so mostly it'd protect from like, the Protectorate or against Scorn, but since we just ran across a
protect against who?
Kingsvine, it was what did we run into that had been sacked just recently?
Fort
It was
Falk.
Fort Falk.
Oh.
There it is. So it's like it's possible that whatever
Scorn.
attacked
Who's
Fort
the
Falk-
Scorn? Never heard of him.
Is this pre
No,
Yeah.
it's not free, but we don't know.
what is it? Witchfire trilogy?
It's concurrent.
Okay. Because if that had already happened, then surely we would have heard of the Scorn.
We're concurrent with the Witchfire trilogy, basically. Same time frame.
Okay. So we might not know about them, but we definitely know about the Protectorate.
Yeah, definitely know about the Protectorate.
The Protectorate aren't those are those humans that are all about what's his name? A whole bunch of humans like to celebrate and worship him. The Maker, the Sieve, all that.
The Menoth?
He has
The
a
Menoth
penchant
god?
for. I think he has a penchant for walls.
Yes, yes. The sheath, the fire, the wall. 3 gifts of Menoth.
I think they're funny. I heard they like to burn witches.
And anything else that disturbs them.
Well, I think they pretty much leave us trolls alone. I think they like the desert. They don't like to come around to the forest, that's for sure. I ain't never seen no priest come around trying to sell me on,
Well-
you gotta carry this this golden thing of sticks or whatever.
What's lesser known? One of his lesser known gifts is the rack. It's really known as the stocking stuffer of Menoth.
The
Right.
stocking stuffer of Menoth.
It's not really one of the gifts, you know. At least
Yes,
not one of the
it's-
main ones.
It's a gift that keeps on giving.
I think troll
More like-
kids technically do have ears. They're just little holes like reptiles.
That's right, Junior. Good job.
That's what I think.
I agree.
So now that we've perfectly changed the subject, we know that there's cannon fire coming over from the outpost, and there's a bunch of signals. Is it possible we're going to run into a bunch of them weird fire boys that like to set fire to everything?
So whenever we are approaching the outpost, do we kind of go up over a hill and we see it down below, or is it up on a hill?
It's going to be kind of up on a plateau.
So are we able to, as we get near it, are we able to see it through a spyglass?
You would be able to see it through a spyglass, yes.
All right,
Let me
all right,
bring out my
troll, get to
spyglass.
spying.
I sure do love looking through this thing. Probably one of the best things humans ever invented. 13 plus 2 for the spyglass, 15.
As you look down at the outpost, you can see what looks to be, or up more, I guess, more a little bit up at the outpost. You guys would kind of be at the edge of some dunes, looking down into a valley. Where at the end of the valley, there's another set of like a mesa, and on the mesa would be the outpost. I wanted a picture for this, but it just didn't work. I tried generating it a few times. Dang it. Come on. Trying to get this thing set. You can see that the area surrounding the outpost seems to have people in red armor fighting against people in blue armor that are inside the outpost.
Oh, I know. I think I know enough about that red armor. Does it look Kid Orin?
You're too far away to tell.
Amy. Blast these choking eyes.
Is the attacking army, does it look like they have warjacks?
It does not look like you see any warjacks.
Well, that's a pretty clear indication it's not Kid Orin.
To closer to you guys, to the west of the fort, you do see some artillery emplacements that seem to be shelling the
The plateau?
yeah.
Well, I say we move that way.
Which color is trying to defend the outpost and which one is trying to destroy it?
You all would know well enough that blue is definitely the color of Signar.
So
Oh,
blue is
boy.
defending.
Yes.
I think we need to go sap the sentries.
So how large of a force looks like it's attacking? Is it enormous or like a smaller force, or what am I looking at?
Just a second.
It's like, are there dozens attacking or are there hundreds attacking?
Well, there's not hundreds, but there's more than 15.
Okay, well, looks like we should go after that artillery then.
Yep, that's what I vote. I certainly don't like getting blown up by someone I can't throw a rock at.
So what are we doing? Sneaking up on them?
Do we take Tom Tom with us? What does that mortar emplacement look like?
That looks to the north. There's 2 emplacements firing down kind of like southeast, and then to the south there's 2 emplacements firing up to the northeast.
So there's 4 artillery pieces?
Yeah, 4 total.
Let's take that one to the south. See if we can't get it to train its fire on one of its friendly encampments, eh?
Nah.
You mean if we just take over the point?
Yeah.
Mm.
Nothing better than
All
giving
right.
someone a taste of their own medicine.
All right.
Oh,
Sure,
good. We
why
have a
not?
battle map.
We got a battle map.
I mean, if we're gonna meet people in the outpost, then there should probably be some people left to meet.
Basically, right here, where I'm pinging is where you guys saw. That's where you were looking through your spyglass, and just off the map edge is where the emplacements are. We'll switch maps after you guys decide how you're going to go about getting there.
Well, seeing as Junior and I are pretty good beaters, so we pincer them.
I guess so.
They won't be able to train their mortar fire on us.
And they'll be like right here, just off the map, right here, and then like right here.
That's where the 2 different
Yeah.
are those the 2 encampments at the south end? Like we are currently further south than them?
No, you guys are basically between the middle of the 2 different. They're not to the south; they're to the west. One's to the southwest, one's to the northwest.
I see.
Oh, yeah, I got a little confused. You're having us travel eastward? Oh,
Yeah,
I
traveling
think I get it.
west.
Yep, I see. I get it now.
Right.
Mm.
So are we going after this one or this one?
I assume the south.
Which
I thought
one's
that was
downhill from us? Which one's closer?
They're
Still
both
picked up.
almost equal distant.
Damn it. South it is. Go!
It seems to be, from the looks of these, there is at least 3 crew members per emplacement.
So I'm looking at trying to figure out which one of these to drag over.
Oh, if you're on the
on-
book, you click the name.
It is the book.
Yeah, it's on the book.
So you click it and it just opens a window.
What
Right,
if
and then
Mary?
you should see your name, Zeke, right?
Yeah.
And then you click on the name and drag it over onto the board.
From the window that it opens up?
From the
or-
window it opens, yeah.
I think he's double clicking.
There it
and
goes.
opening.
Mary,
it's just
what
a
if you
single
take cover
clip, but I was-
behind Tom and
I was trying to
start
drag the image over instead of the text. That's what it was. Had trouble
What's
with
the
that
plan?
last time.
Marisol,
I'm sorry.
what if you take cover behind
You guys
Tom
heading
and
south?
start firing on that southern position? Zeke, Junior, and I, we can run up to that north one.
How about we have strength in numbers?
I think we should all take the
Nervous?
south one and then mortar the north one.
Blue.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess
Can we see whoever's in the south?
you can see both. Yes, you can see both the northern placement and the southern placement.
Can we see them on the map?
They're one square off.
Well, I can't imagine they'll be able to hear our advance. Maybe if Tom Tom comes stomping up behind us,
Tom,
they'll
yeah.
be alerted. But if it's just us, I don't think they'll be able to hear our footsteps over the sound of them motor shelling.
All right.
I mean,
then
to
I
be
can probably
fair-
get about here, or
To
maybe
be fair, if
here.
they're Kadoran, they're going to have guns. So should we have Tom Tom lead the advance and we line up behind him?
I mean,
Let
don't
him provide cover.
have to interrupt Horace. If he wants to run headlong into battle, it's fine.
It's just people are dying, no big deal, you know.
And people are dying. That is true statements.
People are
All
always
right, Tom
dying.
Tom, take point. Marisol, I'd start firing away if you can.
Oh dear. All right. So I'm gonna put Tom Tom here. That's gonna be my position. You guys get into charge. I can
As you guys
distract
move
with.
up,
Yeah.
As you guys move up, when Tom Tom hits here, where are you, Marisol?
I would be behind him.
In the
Bravely.
smoke plume.
I guess to the side of him.
All right, Horace, Marisol, Zeke, you all moved up enough. Take a perception check.
Perception. Okay.
I got 13. I don't imagine I got my spyglass out now.
19.
Oh, you are easily able to see it, Marisol. Even though you guys are kind of charging headlong in, down in this little ravine, you see a group of tiny armored dogs kind of set here to probably defend the rear flank of these emplacements.
Hold position, boys. We've got some puppies to deal with. And don't underestimate a Kadoran war dog. They are incredibly protective.
Can I roll a dice to see if I recognize those as war dogs?
Sure.
All right. Trying to see if I have something I can add to that as an explorer.
I'll give you an additional die, Tommy.
Okay, and that's regular perception, you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because your familiarity with things to the Iron Kingdoms itself.
All right, got a 16.
You see no fur on those dogs.
Okay, that's what I thought.
There must be some of the Mexican dogs. Oh, wait.
Wrong world.
Damn it.
Okay. But we're not close enough for initiative. How do you want to handle this, folks? I get my gun ready.
I mean, I have my knife out.
I'm
I'm
gonna
shank one of them.
Doesn't seem like they've noticed you yet.
Oh, really?
Oh, we can probably
I'm
squeeze a
going-
shot off on one then.
Oh, yeah,
I was
definitely
gonna
squeeze a
check.
shot off on one.
All right. Once that happens, it's all we're doing this.
All right,
I'm gonna
she stood still, so she gets a plus to her rat.
I'm a target there. That one.
Okay.
All right. So this is not initiative. This is 2d6. My rat is 6. And +2 because of aiming, so it's 8 and 2d6. No other bonus.
I was loud.
That was the sound of her gun going off.
Is there is there some sort of feat point maybe you can spend? Or...
Nope.
I have no idea how many feat points I have. So
No, I don't believe you can't roll a. It says re-roll a failed roll.
I can only imagine that it's definitely a failed roll.
Doesn't
I'm looking for the
doesn't say if
defense
you
right
can
now.
re-roll a failed attack roll though.
Oh, these rules.
Those are light war beasts. They got to have a defense above 11.
Where the heck is it? Oh yeah, their defense is above 11.
Am I hitting it? Does it hit?
No, it does not hit.
Okay. It's above 11. I thought you said about. Okay,
No,
gotcha.
above. Their armor's
So-
11.
As far as I can tell, you failed to even hit the ground with those bullets. With that shot.
Bench.
That's not true. The bullet's got to hit the ground eventually, right?
Yeah,
do I,
you know what?
You think?
Does an 11 hit by other thing? Let's see. You overshot it. Did you hit the other guys? They're in range. I don't think you did. No, I think you still missed them. Then I think they're 12.
I'm going to dive head first.
Oh yeah, their defense 12. You missed them too.
do I have any feat points?
You all should have at least
you
one.
You start each session. You start with 3.
I was like, you should all have at least one.
All right. Well, I'm going to spend a feat point because that's some BS. Let's see if I
Feat
can't
point.
fix that and make it double ones instead. Ah, that's better.
Did you get a 14? Oh yeah, you hit.
I got a 19.
So armor 11.
Right. Okay. So it's POW 10.
Dice minus 1.
17.
7 points of damage.
Yeah.
Is there a
11
location
minus-
dice?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So yeah. Oh yeah, location dice, right. That thing. That should have been 1 die, sorry. 3.
Oh, I was just gonna put it in the 3, but I can put it in the
Yep.
2 or the 1. It doesn't matter.
3 is fine.
Ooh, shot it right, and it's 3.
Big stop.
You kill its physique. It has no more physique. Physique is white.
All right. So it's a repeating pistol, so I've still got rounds in there. Is this initiative time, or is everyone else getting there? No, we have a surprise round, right?
You
Everyone
guys
getting
all
a
have a
shot?
surprise round. Everybody gets to go before they do because you guys.
We're gonna charge. Boom.
Well, who else wants to shoot? Who else wants to shoot?
Tom
wait.
can shoot. Tom
Tom
has
Tom
a,
can shoot.
yeah, he has a shield cannon.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forget. Yeah, let him shoot. Does
You
he have
guys
AoE?
always forget Tom has a shield cannon.
Make him
What's the
stand still
range
on
on
fire.
that?
Its range is 14 inches. Should be this.
So that's
more range
times
than your pistol.
6 is 60, 80, like
This
Right?
is a 48.
84 feet.
Well, how many squares does that come to? Because I'm 7. Tom's 7 squares away from the closest target.
Yeah, and his range is farther than your range with your pistol, so he should be in range.
It would be the same number of squares. If it's 14
Okay.
inches, it would be 14 squares.
What's
Ideally,
Tom-
the diagonal gets a little weird.
Gotcha. All right, Tom's gonna. I'm assuming he's rat 4.
He is rat 4.
He's standing
Uh,
still. He's rat 6.
He is
That's
not
true.
standing still. You guys just came to his top.
But we got a surprise round. Isn't that time to prepare?
Yeah,
Sure.
exactly.
Okay. I'm being so nice.
Oh, does that just barely hit?
No, that does not hit.
Damn
Is it
it.
an
It's an
AoE?
AoE though.
It's
I
an
don't
AoE
think
three.
so. Isn't
No,
it just a? Isn't it
It's
just
like a
hand
slug
cannon?
gun. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Damn.
Well, you say shield cannon. It sounds. I don't know. I can't remember
Sounds
what it is on my
canon.
models. All right, Zeke, are you firing anything, or are you just going in for the melee to steal
Zeke
horses'
has long
kills again?
knives. Junior has a pistol.
Yeah, I have
though.
grenades and a knife. That's how I roll.
Junior has something to shoot. He never shoots it, but he has something.
Yeah, Junior's got a gun.
That's because we suck at shooting.
I'm going to charge.
All right.
Good
Wait.
call, Junior.
Well,
Let's
hold on.
do
Hold on.
it.
What if, does the mortar encampment, have they been alerted to the shield cannon going off?
Oh yeah, for sure. As soon as Marisol's gun and Tom Tom's cannon went off, they know.
Zeke, what
They
did you
know
just
there's
throw?
people
How many
behind 'em.
sleep grenades you got, Zeke?
I have 5 now.
I'll put them dogs to sleep.
One of them's got to have some.
Zeke is not close enough to throw a grenade to hit those dogs.
He's got a
But
movement.
he is close enough to charge. So are we charging? Let me know if we're charging because we can run in.
I'm going to charge.
Well, I need to
All
get
right.
out of Junior's way first.
Yeah, let's do it.
Dude, how did you do that with the foot? The footage.
You just click on the ruler, dude.
Oh, the ruler. Oh, that's within my charge range.
Yeah, they're within your both.
All right, Zeke, you go first. I want to see the monster killer in action.
All right, I'm landing here. Going after him. The guy I'm next to.
Okay.
All right. Let's see here. Got a trench knife. Let's see, I'm at 4. So 2d6 plus nothing.
I was gonna say, you got a way to get yourself a bonus die on that.
For hit roll,
Yeah, you need a
it's-
10 to hit.
2d6 plus 4. I mean, that should hit him.
You need a 10 on your dice to hit them.
Did he?
Well,
roll
wait,
yet?
what's their defense? I haven't rolled yet. I was about to. I have a 2d6 plus my mat is a 4, so it should roll
Yeah.
11 on
Which
average.
means it's 14.
Their defense is 14.
14. Oh, I see. Nah, I just have determination. Let's do it.
Alright.
All right.
Bam.
Oh, I did it!
Hey, you got a 14.
Take that.
Nice. Does your knife have a crit?
No, it's just trench knife.
It should have one, but okay.
I did a charge, so I get 3d6.
You get 3d6.
On the damage, that's true.
Yeah, and then a P plus S of 5. All right.
Wait, no, that can't be right.
Is it not? Power plus
You said it's
strength?
a trench knife?
Trench knife's got
Is
some.
it-
Let's see.
Is
My
it
strength.
really that low?
Yeah, dude. Trench knives are trench
All
knives are
knives.
better than regular daggers. Trench
Yeah,
knife
it's just
is how to.
Yep.
All right. Power 2
So-
plus your strength of 3.
All right, let's do it. Bam, 18 and
7 points of damage.
7 damage, yeah.
oops. 18
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
on his 5.
7 points of damage to his 5.
That's spirit.
And that's how you stab a devil dog, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
think it's a spirit and part of his yeah. 1, 2,
All right,
3,
I'm charging in
4,
so I
5,
can
6, 7.
Junior.
So he has 3 left in his it's his intelligence. Technically it's different. It's intelligence, physique, and agility. So you kill his intelligence and half his physique.
I just stabbed him stupid.
Why is it not letting me click on my dogs?
All right,
Oh,
I'm
because I
gonna.
clicked-
Oh my god.
We're good to go.
Yeah, Pat, you're good.
All right.
You're good to do your roll.
I'll come charging in with my trench sword. 2d6.
Trench
Plus
sword.
Yeah, I got a trench sword.
Dad rolled a 16.
Yeah.
16 will hit.
All right, and then I charge, and because I'm mighty, I get an additional die on my damage, and then the boost from the charge. Plus my power plus strength of 11.
It looks like Dad done 26 damage.
Just you did 15 points of damage.
Oh.
If your power strength's 11 and its armor is 11, it's just straight dice.
Right to his 2.
Well, he doesn't have a 2.
Cut off his 2.
His 2 is gone already. So you're doing 15 points of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You only needed 8 to kill it. He did.
All right, Junior.
I don't think Junior can make that other one.
So since we've
Oh.
we've all seen the Predator, basically this dog is now my friend. right? Isn't that how it works?
Uh-huh.
It's a
That
terrible
movie-
movie, but
That
know.
movie doesn't exist. Oh yeah, he can make it right there.
I don't know. He's got that heavy armor on.
Oh, he does have that heavy armor. He's a slower.
He's speed 5 regularly, which would be 30 feet. But his banded club does it have reach?
Should have a 5-foot reach. So he can 35 feet. If he ends right here, within 5 feet of it, I'll give it to him. Can he make it to 30 feet? And is it 30 feet this square?
No, I don't think it's got reach. I'm not sure. I'm looking it up.
I just said I'm giving it to him.
Okay.
God, why are you with the DM?
Because the rules are important to me.
It's gonna
The
snatch
rules
it.
are important to my story, my story only. Does this square 30 feet from him?
Oh yeah, because he was right here.
So 30 feet makes it to here. Then that right there, he gets his 5-foot reach with this.
Oh yeah, because
Hold
he would be on a medium-sized base, which would make him slightly bigger than everyone else. So that would be fine.
Am I bigger than you?
Remember, our bases are kind of messed up because of the way.
Yeah, bases would be
Roll20
a little bit different.
Roll20 works wonky.
Basically, the only people here with like normal size bases are me and Marisol.
And the reptile hound.
Are those on 30 mil bases?
Yeah.
Oh,
they
he
are.
showed his hand.
Oh, I'd have thought 40.
No, they're in 30s. They're actually almost the exact same size as a real war dog. That's why I said you see war dogs.
Yeah, because we had it in our mind that we were fighting Kidorans, but of course we'd be fighting Scorn.
I tricked you all.
Except for Zeke. He intuitively knew.
He knew before anybody knew. He knew before the DM knew even. All right.
He had this
Gonna
idea
roll,
of what
Junior?
a scorn would be before he knew they existed.
Roll it, buddy.
Not that the DM gave it away when he said, "Are you sure that you know what a scorn is?"
He's got crit knockout on that banded club.
Although I am a little-
He's gonna hit with the. So he's gonna. Oh, this guy's gonna be dead.
Oh, that's not including his mat. His mat is.
Yeah, no, he's gonna be dead though.
Oh,
He's,
Well, double
he's rolling
six is always-
4 dice, and he only has 4 boxes left.
oh. Oh, look at that, Zeke. Oh no, you didn't kill something.
What are you talking about? I was opening up for Junior, helping him out. Good job, Junior.
Oh no, Horace!
Got himself a kill.
Oh no, Horace!
Horace, behind you!
What is that?
Because
A big
Marisol, of
saber-toothed
course,
cat
sees that.
comes bouncing onto you.
Dang it! What is that, Ferrex, right, or something?
It is totally a fair charger, yes. Not that you would know that.
Not that I mean, I've read about them in stories.
It's a saber-toothed
eight-
wombat.
What a
Yeah, that's gonna hit you, Pat. Your defense is less than 11, right?
freaking! I don't know why, but Google just backed
Kicked you
me
out.
of
Yeah,
the-
it did that to me too earlier. Super annoying.
Either that or
What did it
20.
do to you? Roll 20. Dang it.
yeah, just kicked me out.
Boo.
Is my character
Wow.
counter still there?
Yeah,
That Ferrex really beat him up.
Yeah, everything's.
Booted
Ferrex
you
hit
out
him
of the
so
game.
hard he knocked him out of the game.
I know.
How
Pat,
many
does it-
of them are gonna land on my dad?
Does a 13 hit you?
Indeed it does.
3d6 damage.
Ouch.
Ow!
He
Charge in the
charged.
back.
Oh, and technically charged in the back. Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
yeah,
the
look at
backstroke
that.
bonus.
Look at that.
It's already boosted though.
Power strength
Can't double
11 plus 14. It's
25. Minus 11.
Oh,
my
so it's
armor.
14. It's 14 points of damage.
I think that knocks me out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You said 14 points of damage?
Yeah, 14.
Yeah. All right. Here's a tough roll or I'm dead. It was good
Not
knowing
dead.
you.
You're just knocked out.
Here's my tough roll. What is my tough roll on a 5 or 6?
Yep,
Should
5
be
or
5 or
6.
6.
Here we go.
Ah!
Oh! Well, can you re-roll that with a feat point?
Yeah, I don't see why I can't. I spend a feat point. Reroll. Oh, we did it!
Whoa!
There you go.
All right. You are unsteady, but not unconscious.
Unfortunately, you guys' gunshots alerted the Faranox Rider to the north.
I leave
All
my
right.
unchecked box on the physique.
Now we're gonna roll initiative. No, not that roll. That's not a bad. That's a bad roll. Wait,
Yeah,
Shit.
it's 2d6.
I was like, I messed up again. It is the 2d6 roll.
All right, there's Junior. Junior, what's your initiative?
I believe my
13. So you got 21.
Can you make a second freaking? Pat, you can't. You're knocked prone. You can't make another tough roll, can you?
No, I cannot.
Yeah.
You better roll higher than 25.
I feel like, does Tom have charge range? 1, 2.
Oh yeah,
4, 5,
sometimes I'm
6.
charging the other guy.
I rolled a 20.
And reach, right?
Oh yeah,
he's
Tom
got
has
reach.
reach,
Okay.
and he has knockback on that spear.
A knockback spear? Wow.
Yeah,
it's a
normally
piss-
it's a skewering one.
It's a piston-driven spear, so it can knock the enemy backwards.
Like that thing you used to kill cows.
Yeah, it's a thing from No Country for Old Men. Only it's long.
Call it. Call it.
Well, the Faranox goes first, but you're knocked down, so he's gonna ignore you and go after your boy.
Wait a minute.
Not my son.
I haven't rolled initiative yet. Hang on.
Well, dang, Tommy, we've only been rolling initiative for 10 minutes.
15.
It's hard when he has no character sheet and has to go off memory.
Gosh.
What are you talking about? Although for
What are you
some
talking
reason,
about? Zeke
I
has
swear
the
I have
best character sheet in the world.
Yeah, he does. Told you he's a paragon character.
He doesn't level at all.
He's probably going to become one of the new gods. You actually go right after me, but all right, Junior. See if we can hit you.
Oof, I think
No, we failed. We failed to hit Junior.
How?
What's his defense?
His defense is 9.
Oh,
Really?
I
Oh,
guess we
9.
do hit Junior. I thought he was 12, just like you.
His armor is 16.
Armor 16. Well, I only get
Yeah.
2 dice. Oh, I hit a 16 right on the dot. No, I hit a 17. You take 1 point of damage, Junior. One point of damage to your 4.
You are now the second and only other person in this campaign to have gotten hit by someone.
That is not true. Tom has taken plenty of damage.
I wasn't here for it. No, it goes to the 4, buddy.
All right.
You guys have also avoided almost every bit of combat in this game.
So that one's part of 3. So the 4 is going to go right there.
All right. What's the minimum distance Zeke has to run in order to get a charge bonus?
3 squares, probably?
Is there a minimum? You have to go at least 3. And yeah.
There is in the tabletop game. I don't know if there is in the RPG.
One square.
Okay.
I'll give you.
All right. Let me know when it's my turn.
It is your turn.
All right.
It's going to be you, and then it's going to be Miranda, then it's going to be Junior, and then Horace.
Are Junior and Horace, are they laying down? Are they engaged?
No, just Horace.
Horace is down.
Okay.
Junior is engaged with the Faranox, so
Okay, so I'm good then. All right,
Yeah.
I charge. 2d6 plus 4. All right, roll a 10. Don't feel like that hits him.
10 is not going to hit a Faranox.
You get 2 attacks?
It is also defense 14.
But do you get
14.
2 attacks? Or 2 swings or whatever?
Do I?
You should. At this point, you should have 2 attacks.
I mean, I can swing the knife again, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? It doesn't say. It does say that your charge is your speed plus 3 inches. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does say that. You have to move at least 3 to get the charge bonus.
Yeah.
11
It
still
didn't
doesn't
matter,
hit.
though, because I missed.
Missed both times.
Dang. Whose
All
turn?
right.
I was distracted because on my way
Marisol's-
there, I was writing down in my journal this new creature I've discovered. So it was a little
the
distracting.
reptile town or the saber tooth?
Sabertooth. Well, both really. I was flipping between chapters in my own personal journal.
He's salivating at the thought of glands he's never tasted before.
Well, it's between, reptile and then, feline, and it's I had to change chapters. It got distracting. So I missed with the knife attack. It happens to the best of us.
Right. So Tom is going to charge the Ferox. I can figure out how to move him again. Bloop. That's how you do it. What's his mat? Is it 6?
Yeah. Yes, his mat is. Actually, is there 6? Is it 6 or is it 5?
What type of warjack is he?
He's a light warjack. He's a mat 5, Miranda.
Mat 5.
Mat
Okay.
He's also
12. Not a hit.
No, not a hit.
I've got 2 attacks though. So
I was gonna say
What's
he can't shield bash still.
yeah. So let's try the shield bash. That does hit.
Yes, it does.
What's
Power
the
strength
power?
is 11,
11. Okay.
which is this guy's armor.
So 7 damage
7.
then.
7 to the.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. Actually, does this guy's down? No, this guy's have a track.
Does he just have a track?
I gotta look. I don't remember. I was just looking at him like 2 minutes ago. Where you at, my man? There he is. Ouch!
Is that his response to Tom?
Oh, that's my knee. I'm getting old.
We're really hitting it with the Foley art today.
Oh yeah, that's enough to kill him. Tom kills him with the shield bash.
ASMR RPG. Good job. Cheerio, Tom.
Okay, and so you guys are like basically almost right on top of the emplacement. And so
Well,
this is
Oh,
this is
Oh.
the new map.
there's a lot of red dots.
Oh, there's a lot going on here.
Okay. Are we on the south end of the map? Is that
You
the
are
one?
on the south end of the map, right the square right off the edge of where you see the 2 catapults.
These things. I see. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Well, whoever that is, yeah, where Junior and Horace just came on. Basically, you're 1 square further.
Put us there for the sake of seeing things. Well, I wonder if we can get to these fine. Well, they're scorned, so they're not going to surrender. Kill them all.
You don't know who the scored are.
They don't look human, that's for sure. I don't think we'll be able to communicate with them to negotiate a surrender. I don't think they speak Kadoran, Signarin, or Five Cant. So no.
Entirely bigoted of you,
That is-
Mary.
That
I
is
expected
true.
More of a civilized human.
Nothing human could possibly be reasonable to negotiate with.
Gee, Mary, I'm only lying here on the ground, bleeding out, being attacked by the biggest cat I've ever seen in my life. And all of a sudden, I can't be reasoned with.
I mean, to be fair, you didn't go up and ask it to stop.
You're right. I forgot to speak feline as its mile-long fangs were digging into my jugular. Very nice.
You needed to start with.
You could have used a laser pointer.
All right, is it my turn yet? I use a fate point to use revitalize.
Yes.
I mean, technically, initiative round's kind of over. Because
So
the
you get a
catapults
healing.
didn't turn to shoot towards you.
All right, so
They
I feel
turned
like
the whole thing around.
No, they didn't turn. You guys are in their minimum distance. They can't shoot you. That's why they
Yeah,
had
okay.
sentries to the back. They had the two reptile hounds were protecting the ones to the south. The Faranox was protecting the one to the north. But because you guys shot the guns, they heard you. Faranox heard you and came south.
Okay, but there
all
are
right, so
people, so to speak.
all right, so here's
manning
the
those.
plan.
Yes.
We take the catapults, and then we use the catapults to shoot at all of the attacking people.
Yes, I agree. If we can figure it out. Do you
If
know
we
how to
can figure
operate
it
these
out,
things?
for sure.
How hard could it be?
What's the Mary? How far can you shoot?
48 feet comfortably.
Damn.
240 if I'm real extreme with it, but I don't know that my aim will be so good.
Alrighty.
But we could certainly start lobbing. If we can take control of the catapults, then we should be able to start lobbing at things over there in the northern end, where we know we're not going to catch bystanders so much. Or
Although
I
in the
suppose
very-
over here where the big scary thing is.
Although the very northwest corner of the map is got a couple of catapults as well. I feel like we might work on taking those out.
Yeah, take
Oh,
those out too.
Yeah, yep. All right, well, let's do that before anyone else realizes that their command point here has been compromised. So, cheerio, let's go slay some fiends. After you, Horace.
All right. Using my feet was a free action, and I guess I'll just go. I'll be right. I'll go right here. Not quite a charge. And,
I suppose should I be shooting first?
Let's
Well,
not
if I-
shoot.
if I
Let's,
stand
uh,
where I'm, yeah, I was gonna say if I stand where I'm at, you should be able to shoot this guy without incurring any penalty to me anyway.
I
if we
kind of
should-
don't know if we're
Yeah.
shooting, if we're alerting everyone else on the battlefield that there's shooting going on over here. Since Scorn don't like none of the weapons I'm seeing make a shooting sound, so I feel like they would know something is amiss if we're over here shooting.
Only if Mary misses.
I say we
no,
charge
I
in.
feel like the rest of the battleground would know,
All right.
even
I'm
if she
doing it.
hit.
I'm gonna
Doing
bonk him on the head with a sword.
Bonky. Okay, so wait a minute. That's where you're positioned. Can I get Tom Tom rolling in also? Say like here.
Yes.
Just put our pieces where we want before Jeremy looks.
Listen, I've been
All right.
paying attention.
Do I get a backstrike bonus on these guys not paying attention to me?
No. There's
What?
3 of them.
All
There's
right.
3 of them. You can't. At least one of them would have saw you. Some guy going to get a stone would have told something.
Yes.
I'm breaking the rules, but they're my rules. So,
Breaking the rules.
yeah, we'll hit 10. Yeah, their defense is 10. So without your bonus, you hit.
Trash.
Trench
Yeah,
sword.
That's
Special rule.
basically
Uh,
stationary emplacements. How would they have any better defense?
All right. Damage roll. Plus 11.
And their armor is 14.
I'll smash him.
Do you smash him? Do you cause 5 points of damage?
Oh, I do. 18 total.
Said armor 11, right?
No, I said their armor 14.
Oh, armor 14. Okay.
You do 4 points of damage. They have 5 health.
I don't know if I fully understand what I'm looking at here. So they're in a square, but the little image has like several dudes in it.
Yeah,
What
there's
are,
three.
what are
of
we
them.
fighting?
It's the catapult. It should be technically they should be bigger, I guess. Hold on.
But I mean, there are 3 people in each square. Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
the trench sword does have on a critical hit with the skull crusher. Oh, I think I would have had to say I'm using the skull crusher part of the weapon. Damn it.
Do you have a secondary attack?
Nope.
Okay.
No, I took revitalize and do I still have righteous anger? Righteous anger? I know it was a different initiative round from when Junior got hit.
No.
Okay. Well then, I've got nothing.
All right, so Tom probably onto this square, starting the charge with the thingy bopper. So he's rat 5 or mat
spear.
5. Spear first.
Defense
All right,
10.
everybody. Remember, the
Defense 10,
plan
armor
is to
14.
take great care not to damage the artillery.
Right. Well, he's just going after one guy at a time. Otherwise, I'd have looked into sweeping attacks or something.
Okay.
What's the P plus S on the spear?
Map 5. Toss strength
Oh, you already-
12.
12. Okay. He already hit. So, I think
So
I
dice minus 2
skewer
for your
a feller.
roll more than 5 points of damage. You kill the crew members.
Yeah, I did.
You killed the crew members.
Shield bash on another
So-
guy.
If they're pointed at the base, are we getting backstrike bonus?
That's why they're defense 10 and not 12.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So the second one mercifully hits. No charge bonus on that. That was. What was this? I'm sorry. What's the shield bash again?
Its power strength is 2 less than the spear.
10. Okay. That's 18. You said dice minus
yeah,
2, so that's 6 damage. 2 down. Right? Oh, you said 4. Oh, he's at 4 damage. I guess they were armor 4.
He has one left. One
Okay,
health left.
okay. Oh.
Just like the one pack hit. So there's one guy here that has 1 health left.
Plus another guy. And then
Here,
there's 3 guys.
there's a guy that has dead and 1 health left.
So, Horace, or I'm sorry, Junior or Zeke, what would you like to do?
You notice how Marisol never engages in close combat?
Conspiracy? I think not.
A girl can break a nail in close combat.
Right. I didn't wear the right shoes for it.
What type of bounty hunter never goes into close combat?
The one who's got
One.
a bounty hunter friend who does get into close combat.
Yeah. The one who knows
she's
the art
like-
of delegation.
She's like Dog the Bounty Hunter, but the type of dog is like a Pomeranian, you know?
Wow. I like to think I'm a delightful corgi.
All right. I charge 3 squares or over 3 squares, so I can
Are you
attack
charging the full health guy or the 1 health guy?
the full health.
Okay.
And then let's see, 2d6 plus 4. All right.
Hits.
Oh, dang it. Sorry, I accidentally closed this tab.
All
right, there we go. Yeah, it's like that little square. Accidentally got it. All right, that hits. And then roll 3d6 plus, what did I say again? 5. All right. Wow.
You didn't even break the armor, Zeke. Come on, some paragon you are.
Hang on. Let's see. What does it use? A feat point? Is that what you do? Yeah, I'll definitely use a feat point.
Okay.
Roll 2 1s and a 5. That's a crit, right?
If
You don't
hit,
get on damage.
Oh yeah, you don't crit on
Oh.
damage.
All right, let's try this again.
6. There we
Thank
go.
you.
Ever
buddy.
so slightly better.
All right. So were you going for the one that's already been damaged for Tom Tom, or the other guy that was totally healthy?
No, I went after the totally healthy guy.
He has 3 points out left.
It's coming up to your turn, Junior.
Junior, you're up.
All right, let me zoom
well-
in.
I thought you had 2 dagger attacks, or do you not?
Oh, he does. Yeah, no, he does have a second. He just doesn't get boosted.
It wouldn't be
Okay.
boosted, yeah. So you can try again.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Zeke is gonna watch him with his dagger. He's got 2.
Wow, by the way, out of the 8 dice that I just rolled, 4 of them were 1s.
I saw that. That's how I felt during Mordheim today.
Oof.
16 will hit.
No, that was
That's
his
your
reroll.
damage.
Yeah, that was
I thought
damage.
he rolled his second attack. I'm so tired. I'm sorry, guys.
Zeke, you rolling?
Am I rolling?
You get a second attack,
just
bud.
take an
Remember?
attack.
Oh. I roll an 8. I doubt that
will
hits him.
Not hit.
No.
All
right.
right.
Back to Junior.
What is?
Junior, you're up.
Charge in, Junior. If you go right in between the two of them, you might be able to use cleave and knock them both out. Oh, yeah. Select the arrow. My bad. Not a touchscreen. Sorry. Not a touchscreen.
Boom.
All right. Which one are you attacking first?
Kind of cool if this was a touch.
One to my left.
Yeah, whichever one is damaged the most.
Well, there's 2 to your left. One of them has 1 health left. Actually, there's 3 to your left.
Do the one that's got the 1 health left, because then you can use your cleave to attack again.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
All right, roll it. Roll it.
I believe I rolled 3d6.
Nope. 2d6. Yep. Oh, what is that?
That's a miss.
He spends a fate point to reroll.
All going through our feet points.
There we go.
Man, we're
Hey,
going through all of our 1s.
Wait, hold on. Before he re-rolled, what was his mat?
7.
7 plus 4 is 11. Why
Oh,
would
that
you
hit.
spend a key point to re-roll?
You can only use a fate point to reroll a failed roll. So that's good. All right. Then he gets to roll the
46.
46 for damage because he got the charge. Where did you get cleave from? Did you get cleave from one of your class abilities?
When he leveled up class ability.
I didn't see it in the archetype, so I wanted to.
What's his mat?
Mat 7.
Or not his
Oh,
mat, his power strength.
10.
So dice minus 4 takes 10 points. Oh, you killed that one guy.
All right, then he gets to use cleave, which says, when this character incapacitates one or more enemies with a melee attack made with a great weapon, make one additional melee attack. So you get attack one more. I don't know why I read that in Horace's voice. It's become
Because you
like,
love Horse's voice.
I wish I talked like Horace all day, every day.
8 plus 7.
Hits.
I am assuming that.
Well, it's official. Horace said that in character. It's confusing everybody.
Oh,
I'm not
no.
sure if he's having a stroke.
And
No.
then 4.
3d6 this time. There's no more charge.
Nice. Plus
11 plus 10. He still,
21.
he still kills that next guy.
Nice.
So there's one guy left.
No, there's one guy left in the top group, and there's 2 guys left in the bottom group. But they're all really, really hurting. So they pull out their little daggers. First one is going to attack Junior. 7, 8, 9, 10
That hits.
for 2d6 damage. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Doesn't even break his armor.
All right. Next one is going to attack Zeke.
Who dodges them easily with his defense of 14.
Yep, sure does. And then,
He said, "Yup."
Oh, and then let's see. The last one's going to attack Fortis. And misses. They all missed. Why did I roll so bad?
Oh. Yeah, in order for me to get righteous anger, you have to take damage.
I think we just have a little slap fight over here.
And we're back to the top of the melee.
Horus.
All right. I'm gonna shift down and then smack one. I think it's the one that's left of this encampment, right?
There's only one left in that top encampment. Yes,
Jeez.
with one health left.
Let's have some more ones.
I spent my last feat. Spend my last fate point. There we go. 18.
That hits.
And
And he's dead.
he's dead.
All right, Tom spearing the guy that attacked, or that Zeke attacked, the one with a few health left, I guess.
2. The one that
Yeah.
Tom hit last time has 1 health, and the other guy has 2 health.
Well,
I'll go with the
Tom
guy
has 2 attacks, right? So he can shield slam
Technically, he could. Yes.
the 1 hit
Yes.
point guy.
I'm hoping I can split it, but I'm going to use my higher damage attack on the guy with 2 health. So let's see if that hits first. So, okay, 17. That hits. And
Yes.
then 12. So I'm going to assume that's just a super dead little guy.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And then
That's a kill.
And then on Shield Bash on the other guy, that's a 10. He's facing me now, right? Or is he? Yeah, he would be facing me now, right?
Yeah, you need 12 to hit now.
Okay, so that is a misseroo. But Zeke, I don't know. You can maybe finish it off. Guy's got 1 hit point left. Although while Marysol's active, I do want to maybe make a perception check. I want to see if anyone else appears to have noticed what's going on over here.
Okay, yeah. Go for it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You don't
Will
believe
stop with the ones. What are we
today-
doing over here?
Right now, you currently don't believe any enemy units have noticed your actions.
Doing fantastic, fellas.
Although to be fair, since Paddy started rolling, we've rolled 5 6s and 5 1s.
Yeah, it's been very dramatic.
Very swingy.
All right,
All right,
Zeke,
on them encampments.
All right, Zeke's gonna stab that guy.
1 health left. You need
Yeah.
12.
Yeah, I just figure I'll just do that. I'll just stab him real good.
Maybe try again with your other attack.
Yeah, we'll just give that a shot. He's getting better, right? He's incrementally he's getting a little bit better.
Oh
I
my
mean, he's
God.
still rolling a 5, but he brought the 1 to a 2. You know.
Well,
Well,
Junior,
it's his turn
can
now. Oh, Junior,
can
yeah.
when you manage to kill the guy?
Can you bonk him, please?
I mean, really, we're just sort of dancing over here, right? We got our knives and we're
He's
kinda
not
doing a
paying
little
much
shark-
attention to you since Tom and Zeke are throwing all their weight at him.
It's got the Sharks versus Jets fight going over here.
This poor one.
I will.
This one poor
Do it.
siege weapon crewman has got his little dagger knife out trying to defend himself against two
Matt
medium
7, right?
bases.
He's
Yeah,
Matt
he
7.
hits.
That should hit.
Yeah, it hits. It's 2 medium-sized bases and one small-sized base. All right. Yeah, you're gonna do 1 point of damage no matter what. So that guy is going to be dead. Boop. All right, both siege machines crews seem to be killed with no damage to the machines because you all got lucky. We could have been a little bit meaner with all those ones you guys rolled.
Don't be petty.
There's a few of them.
We went in there with that plan.
So,
I was just getting them out of the way, right? We're going to need some good rolls.
I'll give
for
you
our
guys
artillery.
about 4 minutes ish to talk about how you guys wanted to use these machines and who you want to attack, where, and then while you're doing that, I'm going to grab another drink. You can tell me when I get back.
Hold on. Miranda, you took intellectual, right?
Yeah. Well, hold on. What am I?
Did you take intellectual?
I'm skilled, actually. Skilled.
If you can't answer that question right off the top of your head, probably not intellectual.
Yeah, that's right.
Ha 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 ha.
So I say we grab one of the
Miranda.
bodies and lob that as the first piece of ammunition.
Body? I feel like that really would send a message.
Miranda,
Sir.
you took skilled, so you should be making an extra attack each turn that you make an attack too.
Oh, if I'm shooting? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to take kills from you guys. I'm really more of a support party piece.
From Zeke. If you take the kill away from Zeke, it's a good way to get your glands taken while you're asleep.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
My lord. It's Jeremy, like right as he walked away from the desk.
And of course, he's like away
our
from
fairy
his
godmother has arrived. We each get one wish.
It's a great fairy!
I just, in like 2 minutes, remind Jeremy that we muted him. Hopefully he'll recognize, but I don't know if he's got Rumble open. So we sorry. We apologize for that. Was our intermission music. Why did I mute it? That was our intermission music.
What are you talking about? We each get one wish now.
Yeah. Okay. So we're supposed to be planning. Are we going to use the encampment to fire on the other encampment, or are we going to try to take the other encampment and then?
They still have their walls up, which means that they are still defending against the things up against the wall. And while that is a risk, I feel like the catapults are potentially more dangerous for them right now.
I don't know. I'm looking at those 4-armed elephant things.
Yeah, but I'll let them handle that. I think that there's only so much we can fend off. And I think that removing all the artillery gives them a really good advantage, I think.
It lets them put their head up at least. And besides, we've got sleep bombs. we can take out those big guys, we've learned, with enough sleep bombs.
Tie a sleep bomb to, I mean, this thing fires spears, right?
All right, we don't want to accidentally throw that into the camp.
It?
Well, I mean, if everyone's asleep, then ain't nobody fighting.
Well, but if you just get the inside of the camp, then everybody's going to die.
So wait a minute. Is this throwing spears? It looks like a catapult to me, like on this image.
Catapult. Well,
I don't actually know. I don't remember what the Scorn used for artillery, but the little artwork here looks like a catapult.
Oh yeah, no, that's straight up a catapult.
So
anyone know how to work one of these? Hey, Zeke, you're pretty good with math.
Well, not bad. If we can get our aim figured out on this, then we actually can fire sleep bombs.
So long as they didn't change what they were aiming at or how they were firing, then so long as we just aim it down, that'll be great, right?
Well, like I said, let's get a direct hit first so that we know what we're doing.
Because your phone started going off.
I'm sitting here talking for the last 2 minutes and didn't know I was muted because I'm in the freaking Roll20 screen.
Sorry.
We were
Your
just
phone was. Yeah, it was weird. Yeah.
Our fairy godmother showed up and started granting us wishes.
It blew out our ears a little bit.
So the Scorn catapult launches explosive spears.
Explosive
That's helpful.
spears.
Did you just say a catapult launches spears?
Yeah, like a circle, a round ball.
Sphere.
Oh, okay.
It's orb for which you may ponder explosions.
little long bombs. Okay, great. All right. Given the trajectory that it's already set to, presumably designed to hit the encampment, it does appear that we are equidistant to the northern party. If we were to just, swivel the catapult toward the north, I don't think we would have to change much of the trajectory, given the distance that it's already been firing.
That was a lot of syllables for something I didn't understand.
Turn the catapult northward.
I say this is a fantastic plan, and I'm excited to be a part of it. Let's do it.
All right, guys.
Is Jeremy literally rotating the images?
Okay, it will be a little bit long potentially if we were to.
So,
Wait,
Horace, let me see your spyglass.
All right, here's my
my
spyglass.
next question is: Are any of you actually skilled in the operation of these?
Oh no, we're figuring it out as we go. I don't think I have any.
Cool.
Let me take a look at what my
And so,
stuff is.
I am very skilled at
Minus
engaging in
one
things that I have no
to your
business
rat.
doing.
And I'm very astute.
Whoever shoots, -1 to your rat.
-1's a rat. Okay. Who has the highest rat in the party?
You.
It's gonna be me, isn't it?
I'm all
Pissed.
thumbs when it comes to guns.
Give me rat 5 shot, my friends. All right. Well, I'm going to slightly account for wind direction.
Windage. Shut the door, please.
All right. We're gonna. So both of them have been turned,
Calibrated.
let's say. And so this
Oh, yeah.
one's gonna start
too
by
big.
firing at this one.
You have 2 big dumb trolls. They were easily able to spin those.
All right, 2d6 plus 5. Let's do it. See what happens. I'm sure in any case it's gonna be an AoE. That is an 11.
That hits. It is an AoE. It's an AoE 3, so it's going to hit both of them. Directed on the first one, half damage on the second.
What's the power of the direct
Power
hit?
strength 14.
Oh wow, 14. Okay.
Straight dice.
So on that, gosh,
Oh yeah, you killed that first one. It did.
and then 7 on everyone else. How? I guess
Dice
5
minus
others.
7. No, don't worry about the first whole catapult's going to be killed. You guys aren't trying to save those catapults for any reason, right?
No, I
No.
think we were just trying to take them out.
Go ahead and whatever you roll.
Well, I rolled blast damage, I guess,
So you do 2 damage to the second one.
to the second catapult. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and now this. What? All right, the bottom one that is now randomly not freaking working for me. The bottommost catapult to the one up there is now going to fire.
Okay.
That's probably gonna be a miss.
That will miss.
All right,
So
we drifting or what's
yeah,
happening?
go ahead. We're gonna try to get this drift going. Roll me a 1. Roll me a d6. We'll see which direction you drift to.
1d6. Okay.
You need to make
5.
you need to just make one of these
It's right here.
tokens with the.
The 5 is right here. Why is it not? Oh. 5 is the bottom right corner, the left corner. I mean,
So are you saying make
Okay.
like a blast token?
I have
Yeah,
one.
make a token that's a blast.
Oh, I wish I could make. I probably could do that. All right.
Or we just
Well,
start,
5 is probably gonna be enough to drift off.
start
Well, no,
using
you got to roll.
of,
Oh, you did roll a 5. You drifted to the 5/5. Yeah, it's gonna.
Yep.
Totally off. Totally off.
All right. Well,
Oh wait, hold on. This is a. No, because it's a 2.5 inch base. You're gonna be on by 1/2 inch. You'll get half damage.
Oh, okay. So 2d6 plus 7. 13 total.
Which doesn't break our armor of 14.
Okay. Yeah, so we got nothing there. All right. Well, maybe they'll just think that's a fluke and hopefully not come after us. And I don't think anyone else really has range to fire unless someone has a rifle or something.
Nope,
There-
I only got my pistol.
I mean, there are some people here with rifles.
Now
just
you said
happened-
that
They just happened to
13?
be. What was that, Tommy?
I said 13 doesn't break their armor. Is that the armor of the catapult or the crew?
Yeah, the armor of the catapult's 14.
Catapult.
Well, yeah.
But is it killing the crew though?
You guys said you were aiming for the catapult. I asked that earlier.
Fine.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But that means it's one of our other turns here then, right?
Yeah, I mean, because that's
So what I
Whoever
want to
might have
do
been
right
operating.
now, though, is I got to do some movement of stuff.
So I am going to maybe step away over here, just so that we don't make such a juicy target for an AOE.
Oh, for sure. I'm going to run 60 feet.
Why is it not giving me?
Oops.
In fact, I'm gonna go a little further. I'm gonna go right there.
Ah,
Somebody within inside the fort here seems to have noticed you guys are here to help. And so the gate opens and you see a steam jack charge out at this
Oh!
beast.
Holy
Yeah.
crap! Is that a Titan it's charging out at?
Yeah,
like a bronze back to me.
it is a bronzeback.
It's a bronzeback. Okay, yeah. Holy crap!
Why do you not want to move, my man?
I'm not gonna lie, that warjack looks like a what's he called? Looks like the one with a couple of. Well, no.
He's
Okay,
the
just looks like
hammer and fist from Signar.
Yeah,
the
the-
starter jack. Ironclad.
ironclad. Yeah.
Ironclad, thank you.
I don't know what's going on with this sword guy in the top. It just won't move, so he can stay there. All right, and we're gonna go back to initiative. So technically, it's the Scorn's turn. Let me see if any of them notice you guys and that you've destroyed their 2 weapons emplacements. Nope, they're oblivious.
They got the bloodlust.
You guys can start to doing what you want to do. As you look to the south, it kind of looks like there's a big beast with spines coming off its back, surrounded by some guys with swords and some guys with 2-handed swords that don't seem to be wearing any armor.
You said
I think-
the south of us, like where we are?
The south of the fort, so almost in
okay.
line with you.
so these guys right here.
Okay, so like due east of us.
Yeah,
Okay.
like due east of you.
I didn't know if like new forces were coming in.
At the entrance is the big elephant-looking thing with 4 arms and tusks going up against the newly emerged ironclad. And there's 2 guys that seem to be whipping that beast into a frenzy behind him.
Oh dear.
Just to the north of them seems to be 3 guys that are looking like they're kind of like fighting positions that are taking shots at the defenders on the walls with some type of weapon that you've never seen before. Looks kind of like a gun, but it shoots flechets. And then you guys can't see what's to the north of the fort.
Right.
never
But you
went
said it's
that
our
far
turn
north.
again?
Yeah.
All right, so we should try to fire again on the catapult and finish that off, if that's cool with everybody.
I'm cool with it, but do you need me here to do that?
No, everything's already in position for that. I would need you or Junior to help move the catapult again. For
You might
if we
need one of
finish
them
these
to
guys
help
off.
reload it, unless you're gonna have TomTom reload it.
Yeah, I mean TomTom's over here, might as well. He'll do his labor jack thing. He's good at that.
TomTom could probably, if he puts down both his spear and shield, reload both of them in one round.
Well, the question is, what would we be attacking otherwise? I mean, this is clearly like an actual military force. So we're a little outgunned over here. So
We are
standing back and
definitely-
kind of manning artillery and just sort of supporting the fort, I think has been kind of the best course of action so
Approach.
far. Yeah. So we should make sure that we're just sort of able to do that until they figure it out and start coming after us.
Zeke, do you have any sort of fire grenade?
No, I just have the sleeping bombs.
Okay. Well, my thought is scuttling these if we start to get overrun by them, just so they can't use them again.
I feel like our warjack could probably just break him.
Smash them. That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, or I think he has a dagger. You could cut the cabling.
Okay. Yeah, I've got
That could
daggers.
be repaired. Horse has a sword. He could do the same.
Well, Tom can at least reload one of them. I certainly wouldn't mind help reloading the other one, just so we can try and ensure that catapult doesn't hurt the fort any more than it already is.
All right. I'm loading it.
All right. First one into the northern guy. Boop. That's a hit.
That is definitely a hit.
So it's POW 14, right?
Oh yeah, so straight dice. He only
5.
had 1 health left, so you're gonna kill it.
Now, are we having to worry about the little guys that were with them, or is
No,
that
no,
kind of
it's
not a
wiping.
concern?
It's wiping them at the same
Awesome.
time.
All right, cool.
I
So
say we
that-
take the other catapult and shoot it at the little Zekasaurus over here on the to the east.
this one. Okay.
Yeah. In
Uh,
fact, you might
right.
even. Well, yeah, that's probably fine. Probably it won't drift and hit the guys in the fort.
Gotta move the catapult again, Tom. It's too fun.
What, you guys don't make your guys just breakdance?
Well, I guess if we do that, we'll have to turn this catapult to face this way.
I just
We
did.
did.
You did. Oh, you just did that. Okay, sorry. All right. Firing now. We're at 5.
Defense
10.
10. Defense
That
10
should
for
hit.
Rhynodon. Armor 18.
All right, POW 14. Let's hope we get some sort of crit fire or some amazing thing like that. Oh, okay.
Crits are on hits.
Armor 18. That's 5 damage. I know.
5 damage to the
5 damage to the 5.
5 to the 5.
What's the AoE? A 3-inch?
It's a 3-inch. You might catch 1 Annihilator. No, you are not going to catch any of those.
No,
Okay.
okay.
I don't know. It's hard to say.
Yeah, that's.
you.
Yeah, it's hard to get point of origin. Let me see if there's a snap. Snap the center. No snapping. All right, so if you were to go, I mean, if you're just going off the edge of base to center this guy, yeah, it's 10 feet, which would be 2 inches more or less.
Yeah, and it's only like half inch around a giant base, something like that for an AoE, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Oh, yeah, he is a large base, isn't he?
Yeah. he's
Yeah.
around
Oh, I was
this.
thinking it was a medium base.
How much damage you end up doing to him?
5.
5 to the 5. I'm just looking for the
Okay.
damage track in the book here.
So these strange creatures seem to be relying heavily on those very large beasts for their engagement. So if we can somehow take them out, that would be ideal.
Oh, you took his intellect out. No more intellect.
You just smacked him stupid.
That's less to hit on the hit, or can't remember what that actually does.
Intellect is -2 defense, cannot upkeep spells according to the character
Yep.
sheet.
Ooh, not being able to upkeep would be useful then.
Well, and -2 to defense, which means you are likely
Also-
to hit him again.
Yeah, that's true. Some def 8. Let's do it. Okay. So then we'll be taking the time to reload and get both the catapults facing, I suppose, that direction, unless there's a reason to face it a different direction. I feel like the big scary thing is probably worth putting our heaviest shots into.
Before we move to the next person's turn, Randy, give me a perception check.
19.
19. You still hear some cannon shots that you can't understand where they're coming from because they're not from either of the warjacks. You see, well, yeah, you can see both warjacks manning the wall. This warjack here, or this warjack over here. Neither of the cannon shots are coming from them.
Are they coming from that direction, though?
It sounds like it's coming from the north of the fort.
Other cannons. I mean, I share that information with the group. Like, guys, I'm still hearing cannon fire north of the fort. Hopefully they're on our side.
You're right.
So it is 8:52. We could pause here and pick up the battle next session. Or we can play one more battle round out. It's up to you guys.
Let's play one more battle round, and then I imagine we'll probably stick around for 15, 20 minutes planning the next session, seeing if anybody in the chat wants to ask us questions.
All right. So technically the only thing that's happened this round is Brandon shot both catapults and Tom reloaded them. Did anybody else want to do anything before the round goes?
You can reload them again.
Yeah, how many more shots we got?
Yeah, how many more balls of pain have we got?
They have enough there to keep you shooting for a couple rounds.
All right. So let's fire everything. I mean, obviously reload and see if there's time to turn that one other catapult towards the big multi-armed elephant thing.
Okay.
Wait, turn it
Tom,
on.
walk over there and turn it as one of the trolls loads it.
I don't know if you can turn and reload. Oops. Moving horse and not the thing.
Are we not hitting that one with all the spikes on its back?
The one that's engaged with our friendly over there?
Yeah, we're not going to hit that one. We're going to hit that
No.
one on the south.
To the east, due east.
Wow. Neither the ironclad or the bronzeback are doing very good in close combat.
Are they both just whiffing?
I rolled a 3 for the bronzeback and I rolled a 6 for the ironclad. I think the 6 probably hits. I think he's mat 4 at least.
Who's that? The ironclad?
Yeah.
I don't know how it goes in the RPG, but ironclads are mat 7 in the tabletop.
It's the same. It's going to be the exact same. Mat 7.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That means he'd hit because 6 and 7 would be 13. But he's only going to do 2d6 damage, would probably. Isn't going to break a 20 for armor.
His hammer should be like P plus S 18, I think.
18, 19, 20 gives 1 point of damage to the bronzeback.
Take that, bronzeback.
Bronzeback to the 4.
Bonked him in his 4. Head.
Yeah.
All right, and then these guys are going to kind of move around a little bit because they noticed you all.
Oh dear, I think we may have company soon.
And then it's the beginning of the turn.
All right, fire on both shots going to the bronzeback.
The
You
No,
were
that's
shooting at the
that's
Rhinodon last round.
Rhinodon, yeah, no, the same target, this one. So he should be defense 8 on account of knocking his intellect out.
Yes.
So here's hoping we roll
And-
above.
And it charged straight into the wall, trying to bash through it, but did nothing.
Weema.
Whoa, wait a minute. Are we still shooting at him? Because now we're very close to a bunch of guys on the wall we could hurt. So maybe just
There
shoot
is
at the
risk.
infantry.
You want me to change targets?
I think it would be safer to change targets and not hit our Signarin allies that he just ran up next to.
That's true. Here's the risk. I need a 3 on 2d6 to hit him, to hit the big guy. If I go for a different target, I'm going to need higher, which is more likely to drift. And if I'm drifting, a 4 or higher in anywhere north, it's going to start hitting our Cador or our Signarin allies anyway.
All right, no nat ones. Do it.
So Rhinodon, let's do it. First one, that's a 12. All right, direct hit.
Hit.
P plus straight, 14. 21. Oh gosh.
4
Stop
points of
Or
damage.
18, right?
18, 19, 20, 12. 3 points of damage to the.
Roll location to the 2.
All right. Second one.
Why is nothing behaving today?
Does it ever behave?
Yes. My computer
Second-
must be dying.
Second shot's a direct hit as well. So I'm just gonna roll damage for that. It's 22. So one more point of, or was it 3 damage? So this would be 4 damage to 3.
So it took 3 damage, then 4 damage.
Yes.
All right. So its agility is out, and it's taken 2 points to its physique.
All right. So -2 to its attack rolls. It's gonna have a harder time hitting. And then we should have an easy enough round of being able to reload these. However, we do have some incoming. Now, Marisol can. Well, I guess she's firing, so she can't fire at those guys coming in.
Those guys aren't moving towards you. They seem to be. Well, hold on. Let me see. Since we can pre-measure a war machine nowadays. $70 feet.
It's 14 squares. I don't know what they're armed with, but it better be a long rifle.
It's not a long rifle, unfortunately. They'll have to move. One, two, three.
I don't think anybody cast snipe on them.
No, these guys would have to run. Only one gets to shoot. Gonna take a shot at Zeke because he's in range.
Which he'll dodge easily with his defense 14.
Yeah, with a rat of 4. He didn't dodge.
Oh no!
Pal 12.
He catches it in his teeth.
18.
What color Gober's blood?
How much armor you got, Zeke?
That's a good question. Let's see.
Probably similar to mine. I could see it being about 10. That's what I got.
Where is my armor?
You have like an
Lord.
armored coat or something, like an
I
outfit.
mean, at least you're a small base model, so he doesn't do extra damage.
Where is... There we go. Attack 4. Yeah, he has a 10.
Okay.
So 8 points of damage to the.
Ouch. 5.
Sorry, how many
8.
how many points of damage?
8.
8. All right. to, would you say 5?
Yeah, to the 5, which makes me think you're probably totally out on that. It's dead.
Yeah. Suddenly Zeke does not felt does oh no, actually. Does it go I'm sorry, is it ascending? Does it go 5 then 6?
5 then
Mhm.
6 and then
Okay,
back
yeah.
around.
Then he does not feel very smart anymore.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what? This plan suddenly does not feel like as smart a plan as I thought.
What was I thinking?
Anybody
Very
else have
No, really,
anything?
no, really, I
wanna-
can't remember. What was I thinking?
Anybody have anything else they want to do before this round ends?
Before this round ends,
Reload my things.
Okay, you can reload. Between
Um,
Tom can
Tom,
reload at least one of them, and then if one of the Trollkin can reload the other.
I can reload and then run, or reload and then make a full
you can't.
advance.
I was like, you can't reload and run, but you can reload and make a full advance.
You could run if you want Junior to reload for you.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'll run. I'm gonna run into melee with these guys.
Okay.
Ooh.
I won't be able to attack though.
I'm going to come over here and sit down, lean against one of the catapults. Zeke feels a little sleepy all of a sudden.
I'm gonna spend my last feat point to use revitalize one more time, so that way I'm at like full
Health.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys can keep firing that catapult. Keep firing the catapult. I'll take care of these weird things. Why do they got metal in their nipples?
Oh.
Who does that? Who does that?
Mortar-thurgy's a hell of a thing.
Why do they put
Junior,
metal in
are you going to
themselves?
reload the catapult for Marisol, or do you want to do something else?
Son, stay back and reload the catapults.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so that will be the end of today's session, guys. Great game. I'm glad you guys finally went in for the actual action scene. I didn't know if you guys were going to. There was a couple things you guys could have done here. You could have actually scouted out the whole area and then waited for your company to come to help actually do the attack. And if you guys had done that, we were going to do it as like an actual War Machine battle, and I was going to figure out how to do everything and get the whole cards and everything.
Oh my god.
You know what? It is all right. I feel like us taking out all of the artillery has got to have greatly helped the little outpost here.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, I think we did good.
I think for a little like four-man squad, like I think we did quite a lot of work on this battlefield.
Killed 2 reptile hounds, a Ferronox rider, 4 catapults, and earned a God, I've grinded on almost halfway dead.
And I had an entire cat topple on top of me.
That's true.
I was going to say the other word, but that wasn't quite friendly.
For just minimal damage back. And so,
Fair
I
enough.
died.
So, and we just have to
Practically
remember
died.
to address the cannons to the north and see what that, follow up on that next go around. And
All right. Do we have any comments? Anybody out there watching have any questions or insults you'd like to hurl at us?
Right. We have we did have Guy Friendly. Guy, if you're still listening, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Everyone else that's just lurking. If you have any questions
we have
about the
8 viewers.
game, we peaked at like 16 for a second. But right now, what is today? Today is Sunday, November 10th. So if we keep up with our every other Sunday schedule,
The problem is the next one would be the Sunday before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Is people available to send? See, and if it's the one after, it's the Sunday after Thanksgiving.
Sunday before Thanksgiving is probably a little easier for us than after.
So I'm fine for the Sunday before Thanksgiving. I have no
Okay.
plans. I'm not doing anything for Thanksgiving this year.
I know we're doing Friendsgiving. I'm not sure what our Thanksgiving plans are going to be. Usually, sometimes we go up to Kitty's parents' house, and that's where we have Thanksgiving, and then we have Christmas at her sister's house. But I did hear, I heard stirrings of a Friendsgiving, which probably means I'll be playing games all that weekend already. So it's going to be great. That's my favorite.
Sounds fun. All right,
Yeah.
we'll play it by ear. We'll wait for Paddy to tell us what his schedule looks like. But
Any chance of Ray joining us?
he was supposed to join us tonight. I had a character in the fort for him to play and everything. I don't know what happened. Maybe the baby Billy was giving him a lot of problems earlier today.
Oh.
Yeah. Baby Billy. Do we want to talk about the next campaign? Because Jeremy said we got like 4 or 5 sessions left of this.
So my plan is the next session basically is kind of should accumulate like the storyline of like you guys pushing back the Scorn. Obviously, you've discovered what had happened to Fort Falk. The Scorn attacked and sacked it. And
that was my theory.
This little Scorn force was headed south to invade the Protectorate when they ran into the fort outpost, which started putting up a defense to prevent them from coming through. This obviously isn't the full force of the Scorn, but your guys' full company is headed south still. They'll be here like within a couple days.
Okay.
That's a veritable.
So probably 2 more sessions, maybe 3 sessions to finish off this storyline. And then we'll probably take a little bit of a break, maybe 2-3 weeks. And then I was going to start a new game, either
in the new year.
Yeah, in a new system. Either I haven't decided if it will be the Horde Wars system or Castles and Crusaders. And we're running a poll on X to see what world we actually play in. And currently Discworld is kicking butt in this week's poll.
Oh.
Wait, what is?
Discworld. So this week's poll was Discworld
Discworld
versus Barbacia, which is the Earth Dawn campaign setting. Last week was Wilder Lands versus Aerith, which is Aerith was Gary Gygax's first RPG he did after he left TSR. And Wilder Lands won that one. So it's like a 8-week long poll to see what world we'll play in next. And I hadn't predicted if you guys were going to play because I figure by then you guys are going to be getting more ramped up, ready to start your planning for Valhalla. But you are more than welcome to join us.
For sure. You're going to make us outsource more players?
Yeah, it's going to always have to happen.
Okay, well, I guess just keep us informed on which system it ends up.
For sure. I'll give you guys, if you guys, when everything's done, I'll give you guys the system rules as well as the setting background information.
I certainly wouldn't mind Horde Wars personally. Of course, I know the guy that writes Horde Wars, lovely chap, and his co-author is a big fan of War Machine.
Horde Wars is probably a really easy system to port into any of those games.
Oh yeah.
But Castle and Crusaders is also really easy. So they're both pretty easy systems.
But as far as the Iron Kingdoms goes, I've been having a lot of fun. I'm really sad. I'm really sad that it's going to be coming to an end because it's such a treat to play.
I told you 6 to 8 months, Pat. I've given you 5. So we're going to get to 6.
Okay.
There's so many different systems. I mean, I guess are all those other ones not D20 systems? Are they different from that?
Horde Wars is run on a D12. Castles and Crusaders is run on a D20. It's very much like AD&D with some minor changes. And then
That's some
all
hero
the
quest.
all the worlds that I've chosen to like kind of be the setting, they all kind of have their own systems, but a lot of them are D&D 3.5 or AD&D basic. And I, instead of trying to get you guys all super old books, just figured it'd be easier to get you something that's more modern. Both Horde Wars and Castle and Crusaders have books brand new this year. Easy to follow, easy to comprehend.
Yeah, I think Horde Wars core rules is like 2 or 3 pages, maybe.
Okay.
But it's familiar. You've got your 2-hit roll, and then you've got a damage roll, and then you've got a short list of skills. When you create a character, you choose a race and 2 careers, and then that tells you what your stats are.
Yep. And instead of it being like a D20 to roll that do all your like skill stuff, it's a D12. I would probably want to DM a game or two before in Horde Wars before we jump into a live stream of it, because I've yet to DM a Horde Wars, whereas I have done Castles and Crusaders.
Oh, okay.
But that's not a huge deal. We have plenty of time. Now and then.
Okay.
Sweet. Well, if there's no more questions coming from the audience, I think we're going to call it here. Of course, again, we appreciate everybody who had stayed and listened. We look forward to seeing you. If you're a fan of the Parlor, you'll see us on Thursday. And then if you're a fan of Wargamer Girl, is your show's this Wednesday, right?
It is. It is. We have War
Wednesday.
Budgies on.
Oh, sweet. Oh, that'd be really cool. I haven't seen War Budgies in a little while.
I haven't been using forever, except for on its Facebook. But he
Yeah.
just got done with Warfare Weekend. It just happened.
Yeah, so we'll be able to talk about that.
But they didn't get to run the Warcaster narrative, which makes me sad.
Well, I would be curious to pick his brain on where he thinks Warcaster is at. If Steamforge has indicated one way or another what they plan to do with that IP.
Oh, yeah. Steamforge picked up Warcaster.
Yeah, they
Sure
picked up everything except for level 7
Level
and
7. And Monster
Apocalypse.
Okay. Sounds good. Oh,
there is
real-
one more possibility for a game system we could run next year if somebody, get off his ass and finish writing it.
yeah. Well, that's the other thing too. Is I'm wondering if you guys want to help me play test it live.
Oh, that could be fun. That means we get to be even more of jackasses.
So what's the setting of it? Like, what kind of setting is it specifically?
So
Um,
Paddy's world is no real setting currently right now, right? It's just a rule set.
correct. It is just a rule set. It really just depends what you guys want to run, because it's not necessarily a generic system. There's a light version of the rules, a core version of the rules, and then there's a version of rules depending on which setting that you're in. So there's going to be nonsense for like sanity mechanics if you have a setting that's going to have that. But it'll be kind of familiar, and it's a dice pool with D10s game.
And you're rolling for low numbers.
Yep, and you're rolling for low numbers. So on a D10, you want that 0 is actually a 0 instead of
Interesting.
instead of a 10. But yeah, it's got 6 stats, but it's got 6 stats for the same reason that Iron Kingdoms has 6 stats. So you have a might, agility, genius, attitude, fortitude, and willpower, and then those are grouped in groups of 2, and then you have your mind, body, and spirit, and those are your health, kind of like it is in Iron Kingdoms, except for the difference is your health is also the number of dice that you roll. So if you have an 8 in your body, every time you do a skill that requires the use of your body, then you'd roll like 8 dice, and then the number that you're looking for on the die or below is going to be whatever the stat is, plus your level of that skill. Is basically how it goes down to.
Okay.
So as you take damage, you roll less dice.
Well, that's pretty nifty.
Anywho, but yeah, I guess that wraps us up today. Miranda, what time's your show on Wednesday?
6:30 Mountain Standard Time.
5:30 Pacific.
5:30 Pacific. Yeah.
All right, and then yeah, I should be on here Thursday at around 8 p.m. Pacific with DM Blackwall. So if you guys want to check out, and talk to the creator of Horde Wars, he'll be live. And oh yeah, and then
Wait,
don't
which
forget,
day is that?
That'll be Thursday, so the
Thursday.
day after.
Thursday. Okay.
And then yeah, he's hopped in your guys' live stream chat once or twice. Yeah. And then yeah, don't forget we are gonna do the Show Us Your Sack contest. So you can win a free dice sack if you follow some instructions. But I'll talk more about that over on Twitter. But until then, we're gonna end it now before we extend
And a pair of dice.
Is that one of those? Do you see a lot of nerds driving around where they'll hang a dice bag off of the trailer hitch?
Yes. Good night, everybody.
We should make that a thing.
Adios.